Hi guys, thank you for coming back. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. To those that have subscribed, thank you to those that would subscribe after this video. Thank you to everyone that has been supportive, the messages and everything. Now we all have crush, we have crush on one person or two people or three people. I think some people are crushing on me at the moment. I think yeah, I suspect. And I think I'm crushing on some people. Actually, they are just not so far away from me right now. Anyways, today I'll just be talking about one of the most embarrassing things that happened to me. As I said in my introductory video, I tell stories. So today's, let's say, the first story. Now, what's the most embarrassing thing that I can remember? Maybe some other embarrassing things have happened, but right now the one I can remember is something that happened, I think it was in 2005 or 2006, thereabout. It's not more than 2005-6. There was this particular girl I was crushing on. We started talking just after the secondary school. I don't know, in Europe and America it's different. Maybe the equivalent is the high school. So just immediately after the high school we started talking. But the bad thing was, then there was no phone. Like, we did not have our personal phones. She had a phone in her family belonging to her mom, which she could use. I had a phone in my family which I could use belonging to my dad and my mom, but I did not have mine. And you understand, that kind of scenario is really difficult to communicate. You don't know who is reading the text message. You don't know if it's a mom or a dad or herself, But anyways, luckily for me, I went on a trip with my dad, and then somebody gave me a phone. I had a Sony Ericsson. What was it? I'm trying to remember the phone. It was the best phone then. It was this one with the little yellow. It's a flip phone. I'll see if I remember. I think I'll remember it before the end of this video. I got a phone, and then it was easier for me to send text, but it was more difficult for her to receive them because, as I said, it was still with her mom. So anyway, she also went on a trip because we just finished the secondary school and we needed to relax and do some stuff. She went on a trip and her mom gave her, her mom gave her own personal phone. So she had her mom's phone with her on the journey, on the trip. We had a lot of time to text. And then we were sending text. I sent to her, she sent to me. And of course, texts are not free of charge. We were always paying for it and stuff. But it was really cool. She was on the trip for like 5 days. My own trip was longer because I was with my dad and my brother. I think we stayed for about 1 month or something. And then she told me she was going back, but we couldn't talk the day she went back. So I sent a text. Now that text I sent was like the punchline of everything. Like the text that would just drive home my point. The text that was going to make sure she was mine forever, that was the text I sent. But I believe you guys can guess what happened. She switched off the phone. I think she ran out of battery or something. I kept on calling just to make sure she got the text, but I couldn't get through. And I was beginning to get scared, like, what happened? Did she run out of battery, or is she back home and the phone is now with her mom or something? I was really, really scared because I didn't want her mom to see the text message I sent, and we were young and it was not time for those kind of bullshit stuff, So I don't know, somehow I just got to know she ran out of battery and she had not seen a text. There was no way I could get back or cancel the text I had sent. I wish the option of retracting messages was possible then. But no, it was not possible. I tried everything. I was so desperate to the point that I called the service provider to tell them, please, I know there's nothing they can do. The text is already in possession of the receiver. There's no way they can retract it. I called him out. I was begging. I said, please, is there anything you guys can do for me? I don't want this person to see this text, blah, blah, blah. They said, are you kidding me? We cannot do that. The text is there. The person has to see it. I was so devastated. Not because of anything, just because I did not want a mom to say. That's all. But anyways, what I feared the most happened. She got home. I won't say stupidly. We were young. So she gave the phone back to her mom. Her mom charged the phone, and the first text they saw was my text. I think it was like 2 or 3 pages long. You know, when a man is in love or in crush, it's crazy what you can do. You just keep sending stupid things that you don't even mean, I think. I was really young. I don't know if I understood what love was then though. But anyways, my mom saw the text and it was a big problem. Then the girl told me her mom saw the text and her mom doesn't want to see me, and mom doesn't like me, blah blah blah. Like, why would I be sending such text, blah, you know. It was a little bit of problem between us then, but we got over it. And at some point else, I went to her house, but her mom, the moment her mom saw me, she was like, "You are the one that sent the text message." You know. But my mom didn't like me because at least she got married a few weeks back, which means her mom does not support me. Anyways, that's just it. You guys, I want you to tell me the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you. It doesn't have to be, you know, something no one else should know. It's just something fun that really embarrassed you. Drop comments if you want to DM me. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget, the videos drop every Thursday. So next Thursday, I'll be back with another story. You know, let's tell these stories, tell these stories, tell this stories. I love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Join me same time next week. Bye.